Hey y'all, so we are finally back from vacation and I did get the house cleaned up yesterday. I have been a little bit under the weather since we got back, but it feels good to get everything cleaned up. And while I was cleaning and dusting the shelves in the office, I thought I really want to rearrange the shelves. I haven't liked them since we moved in, and I've really just been kind of piling things up on the shelves just to get something on them in the interim. So I decided I was going to pull everything off and dust them. And so I decided why not just go ahead and rearrange them. I'm going to move some shelves around because they were very symmetrical as they are. And so I'll move some things around and just kind of get the shelves exactly the way I want them. And I don't have all the pieces to the puzzle, but I think I can get them looking a little bit more the way that I want them. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. So I'll just get my camera set up and we'll get started. So these shelves are what I want to change. I've never liked them. I've just kind of been piling things up on them since we moved in to get things out of the way, to get something on the shelves. But I finally got enough stuff to where I think I can put things that I truly want on the shelves. And I'll probably be removing some of these shelves and allowing for some bigger spaces as well. But let me show you here. So I have some vessels. You guys have seen this one before. These are new that my mom actually got me from an estate sale. Again, you guys know that I love studio pottery. So she found the studio pottery at Goodwill. Oops. This one's weird. It's like it's not flat on the bottom, so it kind of rolls a little bit. This one is just your average normal color, and then this one has some really pretty blues and deep purples. And then she also found this for me. So it's like a purple and pink marble catch-all, basically. And I really like that because I really like the colors. So I'm gonna be incorporating all of this stuff into the shelves. And then there's some things on this board that I don't absolutely love there. So I'll probably be taking some of that off and putting it on the shelves. We'll just kind of see how it goes. But I'm just gonna set up my camera and we'll get started. Okay, well, here's the first shelf. I definitely like it much better. All of the stuff that I have on these shelves isn't exactly the color scheme that I want to go with in this room. I really want to go with more of the light pinks and blushes. And I'm still looking for a new rug for those of you that will ask. This is the before of the other shelf, and I'm about to get started on that. Okay, this is what I came up with on the shelves. I'm still not completely happy with them, but I just don't have all of the pieces to the puzzle to make the perfect shelf, or at least the perfect color shelf. For me, it's all about colors and how they blend together, and there's a lot of kind of darker primary colors on these shelves, and I typically like lighter pastels, pinks, that kind of thing. So show you. So just some old vintage books, some vintage pottery. This is vintage Ozark. This is a cool copper sculpture of a paper bag. Some more studio pottery, a few carvings. This is a really great magazine cover that I really don't know much about, but I got this in a thrift store in Texas. Not a thrift store. Yeah, I guess it was probably a thrift store. But I got this in Texas. It was $1, pre-framed, all that. It's one of my favorite pieces, and I literally got it for $1. So anyway, thought that was cool. Little painting there, just some random things. Ice cream cone, more studio pottery, always have vintage paintings. This white plate up here with the sculpted edges, I got that at Goodwill. I just thought that was a pretty piece. And this side, I like the other side better than I like this side, but you know, it's just all a process. Everything's a process to get your house just the way you want it, and all the right pieces in all the right places. It's just, it takes time. So as I find better pieces to fit, these will be interchanged. Check this out. So this was pretty fun. This was at a local thrift store, and it's a still life. It's a watercolor still life. But I loved the content, like the Budweiser, the wine, of course. The plant almost looks like a staghorn fern to me. Coke, another plant, and a Coors Light can. So thought that was quirky, fun. Most of you know by now that if the weirder it is, the weirder the content of the painting or the art in general, the more I like it. So more butterflies. I have a ton of real framed butterflies. So that is it for the office. I've had so many people asking about the bedroom, and I will do another tour of the bedroom. The initial one that I did wasn't a full tour of the bedroom, and it was very early on when I started this YouTube channel. So I will do another tour. Lots of stuff has changed since then. This couch was not there before, and I have some tweaking to do of the rug. I really liked this couch, and this is one of the few places that I had room for it. I really wanted this couch to go down to the basement, but our stairwell is extremely narrow that goes down to the basement, and so that wouldn't fit. So I knew I had to put it somewhere, and it actually works out perfect at the end of our bed. But I also got these new vintage Drexel footstools that are in their original velvet that I also really like, that would look so good at the end of the bed, and they're in this light blue tone that the rug has in it. So it would all go together really well, but I just don't have anywhere else to put this couch. It's actually a love seat, but anyways, yes, I will do a tour for those of you that were asking about the bedroom, but that's all I have for the office. It is better. And as I continue to get the right pieces to fill up the shelves just how I like them, I will keep you updated.